Hey everybody, welcome to the video. I'm going to be showing you two really good Cyber Dragon combos in this video. This is the main reason why we do run the Cyberdark package, is because it gives us one card OTKs. Now depending on your terminology, this technically is a one card OTK, however you also need to have a card in your hand in order to discard. I don't know if that's going to mess up the terminology, but regardless, I'm going to show you guys that in this video. If anyone's curious, I will be leaving the link of my current build in the description below. For the first combo, all we need to have is Cyber Dragon Core in our hand and a spell or trap, doesn't matter what it is. So we're also going to assume everything goes through, nothing gets negated. That's also why we're running a bunch of going second cards, hopefully trying to out our opponent or at least give our opponent really hard problems so they use their negates then. Assuming we normal summon Core and it goes through, we're going to be able to search our Cyberdark Realm because it is a cyber spell. We're then going to play Cyberdark Realm, which allows us to search for our Cyberdark Chimera. Using Realm's effect, we're able to normal summon Chimera to the field. Now we will activate Cyberdark Chimera's effect to discard a spell or trap from our hand to the graveyard to bring a power bond from our deck to our hand. Next, we're going to link away our Chimera and our Cyber Dragon Core to our graveyard, and we're going to summon Seeger. Obviously it'd be an extra monster zone, but just for space, we're going to summon Seeger. Chimera's effect also will activate that will allow us to send a Cyberdark monster from our deck to our graveyard. That's a different name, however, we're not going to do that. We kind of want to keep them in our deck. When we use Chimera's effect to discard a card and get power bond to our hand, we can banish monsters from our graveyard as material for a fusion summon. So now that we get to play power bond, we get to use Cyber Dragon Seeger as well as banish Cyber Dragon Core from our graveyard to allow us to summon Cybernetic Rampage Dragon. Obviously we're going to get the effect that we can pop some stuff on the field. We're also going to want to activate Cybernetic Rampage Dragon's effect that will allow us to take two cards from our deck and send it to the graveyard. So we'll obviously do a Hers and a Cyber Dragon, or it could be any monster in that case. Then Hers' effect will trigger, allowing us to get a Cyber Dragon from our deck or a graveyard to our hand. For the purpose of this combo, those choices don't necessarily matter. The main thing now is that we have a 4200 attacker that can attack for 3 times. Super strong combo, definitely need to know it. Probably your go-to combo as well. Next up, I want to show the Cybernetic Horizon combo and why we actually run it, or I run specifically one. What this requires is either having the Cybernetic Horizon or Cyberdark Claw in your hand, as well as at least some other monster that you can discard. Basically all the monsters in our deck will trigger Cybernetic Horizon, but you need to have a dragon or machine type. Assuming you have Claw in your hand, you can discard Claw to the graveyard, allowing you to get a Cybernetic Horizon from your deck to your hand. So now we can activate Cybernetic Horizon, which in this scenario we're choosing Cyber Dragon because that's what we have in our hand. If we had a Cyber Dragon or Cyberdark Claw, we would discard that and send a Cyber Dragon or Cyber Dragon Hers, and specifically would be the target there, so we can use Hers' effect basically. But in this scenario, we're going to send Cyber Dragon to our graveyard, and then from our deck, we're going to send Cyberdark Claw because we don't want to send a Chimera because we obviously want that card. Once this happens, your opponent has the ability to Ash Blossom it or even use some other cards. But if they don't and this resolves, we're going to be able to search our deck for a card, and we're going to want Cyber Dragon Core. And if we do that, we have to send a Machine Fusion monster from our extra deck to our graveyard, so we could really pick anything. We'll just pick Cyber Dragon, or Cyber End in this case. You could also always send an Eternity Dragon and use that effect, but sometimes I like keep it in the extra deck because I do like summoning that sometimes. Now we'll obviously play Cyber Dragon Core, and we can go into our other plays. If we do have another spell or trap card in our hand that we can discard, this would be a good time to get our Cyberdark Realm. So assuming we have again another spell or trap that we can discard, we can play Cyberdark Realm similar to what we did before, get Chimera, use Realm's effect to normal summon Chimera. Using Chimera's effect, we're going to discard a spell or trap, add power bond to our hand, and in this scenario it's kind of spicy because we already have, I'll move this over a little bit, we already have in our graveyard a Cyber Dragon. So if we wanted to, we could actually link this off. Again, this is kind of a flex move, you don't have to do this, but I would always try to go for it. Obviously this would be in the link zone, or the extra monster zone, but we're going to summon Seeger. And then now we're going to play Power Bond, and we're going to discard or banish Cyber Dragon Core as well as Cyber Dragon and Seeger. And obviously I did put Cyber End here, but if we didn't send Cyber End, we could summon it there. But we could summon Eternity, and that's going to give us 5600 attack And also, since we have a machine fusion in our graveyard, our opponent cannot target this card with card effects, and it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So that is also super spicy. There is some graveyard hate, like DD Crow or Call by the Grave, that can really affect this. But if they don't have it, now you have this huge 5600 attacking monster, 4000 defense, who can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Super, super spicy. Obviously, it wouldn't hurt just to go back into the Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, but it's obviously going to depend on your play and what you want to do. But one thing enabling all of this, again, was the Cyberdark package. Without the Cyberdark package being able to banish from our graveyard, not going to be able to get those super awesome power bond plays out. Anyway, those are just going to be the 2 combos for now. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know down below if there's any other spicy things. Again, I'm not a pro player or anything. I'm still learning. However, I really enjoy Cyber Dragons, and I would love to hear more and get a discussion in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you later.